Hi guys, it's Jess. I wanted to go ahead and do a real quick preemptive thing for the video you're about to see. It is an introduction that I recorded a few days ago on my computer. It's just basic stuff because we don't have Sean's two girls this week. So next week I will record a better video with all of us in it. But I did want to let you know kind of who we are so that I can feel more comfortable in posting other videos that are, coming to mind. So, enjoy the video with just the basic introduction, and know that pretty soon we will be posting a much more in-depth, longer introduction video. Hi everyone! My name is Jessica. Everyone calls me Jess. That's how I got my vlog name here, A Life As Jess. I did want to start this video by letting you know that I am just now transitioning into vlogging from blogging. So it's a little different to go from hiding behind a screen and writing to being in front of the camera and talking. It feels much more vulnerable that way. Much less hidden, you can see everything, which I'm fine with, but please excuse if I'm fidgety or keep repeating things. Whenever I say it's just because at this point I'm really nervous, and it will get smoother as I get used to doing these more and more, and I plan on doing more and more of them, so just bear with me on this first one. The first one is going to be fairly short, I hope. I'm just going to give you a basic rundown of our family of 7. In our particular case, our family of 7 is a blended family. We have 5 kids and 2 adults. Both of us have kids from a previous relationship. So I have 3 kids from my first marriage, and he has 2 kids from his first marriage. And we're just, we're doing this together now. So let's go ahead and give you a really quick rundown. As I already said, my name is Jess. I am 32 years old. I am an independent contractor as a pet sitter for a larger company. Overall, it's a job I enjoy. It lets me work with animals. It lets me get out of the house, learn my way around. Wonderful. I am a domestic abuse survivor. That's something you may hear me talk frequently about. We also have, as a whole, 6 of us are suicide attempt survivor family members, and then of course there is the one that was a suicide attempt survivor herself. So overall, everything is pretty good as far as I'm concerned. I have my associate's degree. I am a student right now again. I went back for medical assisting because I was a certified nurse assistant, and I have decided I want to be more towards the clinical aspect of it than the hospital activities of daily living type situation. But all of that we'll talk about later. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. My boyfriend is Sean. We've been together for almost 2 years now. He is 40 years old. He is a full-time lawn tech with a bigger company. He also has certification in HVAC, so he can do heating and cooling as well. He parents wonderfully, not just his own kids, but mine as well. And since we do have these kids, and we're raising them as a whole, we group them as a whole. So we don't divide up his kids and my kids, blah, blah, blah. They're all of our kids. So I'm going to do that even in this video. As you'll see, we do it throughout most of them. Because that's just way easier if we just say they're all, So I will let you know whose kid is whose. So our first one is Morgan, and she's Sean's oldest. She is 16 years old, and she has her birthday in November. She just started her junior year in high school. The next one is Laura. She is my biological child. She just turned 16 today, so she celebrates her birthday in August, and she started her sophomore year this year. Then we have Haley. She is Sean's child again. She is 14. Her birthday is in January, and she did just start her freshman year this year. The last two are both the boys. We have Caleb. He's mine as well. He is 13 years old. He celebrates his birthday in October. He just started 8th grade, which is actually here, that is the junior high. That's the last year of the junior high. And then there's Matt, who's also mine. He's 11 years old. His birthday is in January as well. He just started the 6th grade, which is actually the last year of elementary school here. So, there is a lot to know about each individual child. There's a lot to know about the family as a whole. There's a lot to know about each group of children, be it boys versus girls, be it his versus mine, be it girl versus girl, who knows. There's still just a lot to know, and I will get all that covered, with time. I did want to leave you with a couple fun facts. Most of the year, when people ask us how old our kids are, or what the age range is, up until today, when Laura turned 16, we actually have 16, 15, 14, 13, and then we skip a year and go to 11. So the first 4, most of the time, are just in a row. And then we'll have the one that's a little bit later. However, like right now, we have a 16, a 16, a 14, a 13, and 11. And then later on, we're going to have a 17, 16, 15, 14, and 11. Or 12. So, I mean, it's always like that. It's a lot of fun because if you watch people's reactions, especially since we don't make a big deal out of the fact that we're a blended family, it can get pretty fun because then they think you've had a baby, like, nonstop. And then the other fun tidbit that I want to leave you with today is that in our household, once the first half of January is over, our household is actually very calm as far as special events and birthdays and stuff like that, because we have all of our birthdays are pretty much at the very end of the year, or the very beginning of the year. So we have 2 in August, Sean and Laura. We have mine in September. We have Caleb's in October. We have Morgan's in November, and then we have Matthew and Haley's that's in January. So the last half of the year is crazy as far as birthdays go for us. And then there's this period where there's not a whole lot going on. It's all school. It's all, just boring stuff. So that's kind of an interesting, fun little fact for you. But I look forward to doing more of these videos, covering, whatever pops into my head that day. I don't anticipate that this will ever turn into where I vlog, like, my activities throughout the day. I think it's going to remain more in a blog setup where if I have something that I want to talk about, or, it's the theme for the day, then I will do a video on it. And occasionally, you'll see things that we do throughout the day. But for the most part, it's going to be kind of remaining a vlog type setup. So we'll talk and, get some ideas out. The only thing that I know I want to do is, like, probably on Fridays, I'm going to try to do, like, frequently asked, type things, so that if there's any questions that come up through the week, I can address them in one day, or, a couple in a day, and just have that tally going so I can work on those videos. The rest of it's, at this point, it's free game. I'll just, talk about whatever, and as people start, interacting, then we will interact more. So if you've made it this far, please go ahead and leave any questions or any comments on the video. If you want updates on new ones that come out, go ahead and subscribe. I can't promise to be too exciting, but I do hope that, I can do this longer term, and, it can be somewhat goofy and more relaxed. So thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you guys again. So thank you. Bye-bye.